And without giving away too much about your talk, how do you spot a sales rainmaker in the first 10 minutes of an interview? Like what makes a rainmaker stand out?
Well, I'm currently reading a book called Talking to Strangers by Malcolm Gladwell.
Sure.
And if you had asked me that question 3 days ago, I would have a different answer.
Yeah.
What I'm learning from the book is you can't tell in the first 10 minutes.
Okay.
There are too many things going on where their body language, how they look, and the things they say probably don't match.
Okay.
And the idea is that we have a default to truth mechanism in our head. And so to answer your question, it's quite difficult.
Okay.
And so one of the things we'll be talking about in our session today is how to use an objective approach, how to use data and how to use research to identify, is this a rainmaker versus not a rainmaker, versus just using gut instinct like we have for years and years and years.
Sure, so it's become more objective than subjective.
It can be.
Yep.
You know, unfortunately, it's very similar to, I don't know if you have any movie viewers that will be watching this, but one of my favorite movies is the game with the Oakland A's.
Billy Bean. Moneyball, yeah. Yep.
And there's a scene in there where he gets into a fight and a discussion with his chief scout. And the scout says, you know, your computer doesn't know the things that we know. And he ends up firing the guy because the computer knows more than he knows, right? And so that's where a lot of industries have migrated to is there's so much talk here at this conference about data and using data
Sure.
to uncover revenue opportunities.
Yep.
Well, what we're suggesting is use some additional data and research to make sure that you have the people that can go execute the strategy you're putting in place. That kind of make sense?
Sure, no,
Yeah.
exactly.